And I'm pressing record. Hello YouTube, my name is Ivan and I'm shooting this YouTube video today for you. I haven't shot one of these in a while, so the production quality is going to be terrible. I'm going to mess up some words, but hey, it's very important. It's 2 a.m. at night. I just wanted to get this out to you in it should be about 3-4 minute video, and that's about it, and I'm out. So what is this about? How do you make money from this Iran war? Like a real existing way, not some gimmicky stuff, like a real way. How do you do it? Well, I'll show you. And this is not some way like how do you do it. This is not some advice like for millionaires or for people with a lot of money. How do you do it as an everyday dude? How do you make money from this? Well, believe it or not, there is a way, a very real way, and people are doing it. A few. So long story short, I'm watching the news today. Trump is giving his interview on his jet thing, right? They're asking him a bunch of questions. And with every question that he answers, it starts to click with me. Trump is getting ready to declare victory. And he mentioned some things that kind of made it very, very, very obvious. I have written them down here, but I almost remember them all. The first thing he mentioned was how he has there were these boats. They were supposed to carry fuel, and he encouraged them to go and carry the fuel because Iran pretty much, they have no navies, right? So the seas are pretty safe. That was kind of his idea. So he encouraged these people to have some courage and to go ship the fuel thing, right? And that was my first thing. He mentioned how he was getting ready to declare this victory when he started saying about how Iran has no Navy SEALs. That has been defeated. The next thing he mentioned was how they have no Air Force. As you can see, he's pretty much getting ready to declare this victory. He's claiming this victory. Then he mentions they have no Air Force. Then he starts saying things how by the time they're done, which will be pretty soon, there will be no one left to surrender. That's how bad they've defeated them. That's how bad they've beaten them. And then he mentions things like, then he mentioned these new leaders, how every new supreme leader Iran brings, how they killed him. So he was pretty much, that tells me he's getting ready to declare this victory thing. And that will be happening pretty soon. Now, knowing this information, how do we make money on this? How do we profit on this Iran war, right? Well, the thing is, beating down tech stocks. I was going to say you've probably noticed. I don't know if you've noticed, but when the war started, a lot of tech stocks started to tank because of this war thing, right? So now when the war disappears, because Trump is going to declare victory, meaning war ends, right? You can't have a victory without the war ending. That's pretty much what that means. So now that he's getting ready to declare victory and end this war, since the only thing that's keeping these beaten down tech stocks, some of them, right? Because not all tech stocks are beaten down tech stocks, but some of these beaten down tech stocks, since the only thing that pushed them down was the war, now that there's no war, there's nothing to push them down, so they're going back up again. Now, this is not going to be by some big amount, right? It's just going to make a return by 5, 10%, 15 at most. So with this in mind, I'm keeping my eye on Tesla, even though Tesla is kind of risky, slightly risky because their 4P ratio is just insane, but they're pretty much a hype stock, so they're going to go with the market. And the other one that I have in mind is AMD. Now, what you want to do ideally is you open up some 1 month, and this is not financial advice. This is very important. This is not financial advice. So you open up some contracts that expire in a month or so, or to be even safer, you get yourself some CFD positions and like a Tesla or an AMD. That's what I'm doing. So at the end of this, in a week from now, it's somewhere in the next 5 days, we make anywhere between 15 to 25, 30%. So we get our let's say 20, 25, we get our 30% and we're out. And that's how you do this now. Let me know your thoughts. Leave some comments. I'll be reading those if there are any comments. This is a new thing. So yeah, let me know. I'm out. Bye.